But when you're not looking at me, when you're not smiling at me the way you used to, it hurts. It's like I've become invisible to you. I don't think you mean to, but it still stings. And don't try to tell me you're just busy, that you have other things on your mind. I get it. I do. But it's not just that. I can feel when your heart isn't in it anymore, and that's what's really getting to me. I've been waiting, hoping, trying to push those doubts aside, but every day it gets harder to ignore them. You've been pulling away, and I don't know how much longer I can handle this. You think I don't notice when you laugh at someone else's jokes, or when you're so glued to your phone, scrolling and scrolling, while I'm sitting right here. You might not see it, but it stings. Every time you give someone else attention like that, I feel smaller. You're making me feel, well, replaceable. It's like there's someone else in your life who matters more than I do. And that's not something I can just sit by and watch, not when it's you. It's not just jealousy, it's fear. Fear that you'll slip away, that I won't be enough to keep you here. You've been so distant lately, and it's driving me crazy. How am I supposed to ignore it when you're acting like this? I don't understand. Why are you pulling away from me? I know I haven't done anything wrong. So why are you suddenly so cold? Am I just not enough for you anymore? Was I ever enough? I've been standing here, waiting for you to look at me, for you to really see me again. But all I get is this silence. You're making it feel like I don't matter to you, like I'm just some background noise in your life. But I'm not just background noise. You know, I'm your girlfriend. I'm the one who's supposed to be your priority. I give everything for you, and I don't ask for much in return. Just a little bit of attention, just a little bit of affection, just some of your time. But I'm not getting that, am I? It's like you're too busy for me, too distracted by everyone else. What am I supposed to think when I see you smiling at them the way you used to smile at me? I see it. Don't think I don't. You might think I'm being paranoid, but I'm not. You're pulling away, and I'm standing here, helpless, watching you slip further and further. I can't help but wonder, is it because of her? Is it because you're paying so much attention to her that you can't even see me anymore? It's her, isn't it? I know how she looks at you, and I can't stand it. I don't want to be this way, but I can't help it. I can't sit back and let you get close to someone else when I need you. When I'm right here, begging for your love, you want to know what I'm feeling. Fine, I'll tell you. You've made me feel so small, like I'm not worth your time anymore, like I'm just another face in the crowd. But I'm not, and you should know that. I've given you everything I have. I've been loyal, patient, and understanding. But this constant neglect, this hurt, it's too much. Do you even care? Or am I just someone who's always here when you need me, but easily forgotten when you're distracted by something else? I've been trying to hold on to us, trying to be the person you could rely on. But it's getting harder to pretend that I'm not falling apart. Every time you ignore me, it's like a piece of me disappears, like I'm being erased little by little, and I can't stand it anymore. I won't stand for it. You think you can just brush me off like I'm nothing, and I'll keep accepting it. That's not how it works. I'm not going to let you keep treating me like this. If you really cared, you wouldn't let me feel this way. If you really loved me, you wouldn't make me question myself every time I look at you. I won't be ignored. I won't just wait around and beg for your attention. You're mine, and I need to know you're still here. I need to know you still see me, and I won't let you go until you prove it to me. You've pushed me to this point, It's suffocating and it's breaking me. You're pushing me to a point where I don't even recognize myself anymore. I shouldn't have to fight for your attention. I shouldn't have to beg you to see me, to choose me. But here I am, asking for just a little bit of your focus, a little bit of your care. You think it's all just going to blow over, that I'll get over it. You've underestimated me. You've underestimated how far I'm willing to go to make sure you understand. You don't get to just throw me away and expect everything to stay the same. It's not going to be the same anymore. Not after this. So don't even think about walking away again. You've pushed me too far, and now there's no turning back. You're mine, whether you want to admit it or not. And you're going to stay right here with me until I know I can trust you again. You don't get to leave this easily. Not anymore. I can't keep pretending like I don't care anymore. I've had enough. You think I'm being unreasonable, that I'm overreacting. Maybe you don't see it, but I've been patient, and I've been hurt. I've been waiting for you to realize how much this means to me, but it's like you've stopped caring. You've been so distant, and I've tried to keep quiet about it. But the longer this goes on, the more it eats at me. And now, I'm done. I'm not going to let you walk away from this without facing the consequences. You can't keep ignoring me, and you can't just pretend I'm not here. I won't let you push me away again. If you think I'm just going to stand by and let you make me feel like this, you're wrong. You've made me feel so small, so unimportant. I've done everything I can to make you feel loved, to show you how much you mean to me. But what do I get in return? Nothing. Silence. So now, it's time for you to see things from my perspective. You've taken me for granted for too long, and I'm not going to stand for it anymore. You don't get to treat me like this and expect everything to be fine. You're not just going to walk away. No, I'm keeping you here. I need to know you understand. I need to know you realize what you've done. And if it takes me holding you close, keeping you here in this moment, then that's what I'll do. You're not leaving. Not until I'm sure you understand what this really means. You're going to stay right here with me until you understand that I deserve more than just your leftovers. I deserve to be your priority, and I'm not letting you forget that. You think this is over, don't you? You think that I'll just forgive you and let you go like nothing happened. But I won't. Not anymore. I need you to understand something. When I say I need you, I mean it. I need your attention, your care, your presence. Not just when it's convenient for you, but all the time. You can't just decide when you want me and when you don't. That's not how this works. I've been giving you everything I have, trying to show you that you're the one I want. But you've been slipping away, and I can't ignore it any longer. Don't you see how much it hurts? How much it's tearing me apart inside to know that you're out there, paying attention to others, acting like I don't matter. You can't just walk in and out of my life whenever it suits you. It doesn't work like that. If you really cared about me, you'd understand that. You wouldn't let me feel so alone, so invisible. I'm not just some person you can forget about when you get distracted by something else. I'm here, and I won't be brushed aside anymore. You want to fix this. You want things to go back to normal. Then show me you care. Show me that I'm not just an afterthought, that I'm not someone you only pay attention to when it's convenient. You have to prove it to me, because I'm not going to keep chasing after someone who doesn't even seem to notice I'm here. If you want me, you're going to have to show me you actually want this.